I'm not really sure yet. Yeah, I mean, it's an honor, but it's one of those awards that you don't picture yourself ever winning. It's just kind of getting put in a tough spot, in a tough situation, and persevering. So I'm proud of that fact, the fact that I was able to come back and be successful, because things were looking pretty grim there for a while, but to be able to come back and now to get recognized for it is an honor.
Just over a year ago, did you ever envision your career going this way? Was there ever a point where you thought, am I ever going to be able to play again?
Yeah, there was lots of points. There was a lot of times when I was past looking at hockey and more hoping I was going to be able to just make a full recovery and be able to do day-to-day stuff, because it was like I said, for a couple months there, it was not looking very good. So to get past that first hurdle and then to be able to kind of refocus myself and set my goal on and making it back to the NHL, it took a lot of work. I mean, I was down, I lost 40 pounds during the whole thing, so to get back to playing in the NHL was a lot of work, and then to have this full off season and come into this year, I was able to really get myself back in good condition.
How were you psychologically at that time? I mean, obviously physically it was difficult, but what was your mindset at? Were you trying to stay positive?
I mean, I think that's one of the keys to recovering from any injury or anything like that, is to keep a positive mindset. But there was times when it was tough, and it was a weird injury because it was something no one had really experienced before. So it wasn't like they could say, "Oh, you hurt your shoulder, you're out 4 or 5 weeks." It was just literally a day-to-day thing where we were trying to figure it out, and for an athlete, and I guess for anyone, it's difficult to not have that timeline or know anything about it. So it was a tough time, and I owe thanks to a lot of different people from different organizations and different doctors and friends and family and people who helped out. So I definitely couldn't have done it without a lot of help from people.
Does it enhance your appreciation of the privilege of playing not only for this team but in this league?
Definitely. To be back and playing, first of all, I was just happy to be back, and then kind of set my sights on regaining my form and trying to take my career to the level where I'd hoped it would be when this all happened. But definitely every time I come to the rink now, it's with a smile on my face and a new appreciation. So you don't realize how quickly hockey and other things can be taken away from you, and I got a good lesson in that.
How are you health-wise now, Joffrey, with the shoulder?
I'm just doing my rehab every day and improving on pretty much at the pace we thought I would.
How is it for you right now to watch these guys struggle without you?
Well, missing games is tough when your team's winning, and when you watch you guys struggle and go through games like this, it's really tough. I mean, you wish you could be out there with them, and it is really frustrating, especially I consider myself a leader on the team, and it's tough to kind of be on the outside looking in, and I mean, there's not much you can say to guys right now. Just keep working, and hopefully things can turn around. I know everyone's really disappointed, especially given where we were a month ago, where there's so much excitement and optimism, and now you can kind of feel that's been sucked out a little bit, and that's, I guess, just human nature there when you're struggling. So it's up to those guys right now to just try and bring a positive attitude and turn things around.
What do you think happened to the team?
Well, it's tough to say. I mean, there's you can hear right now is kind of the time when that finger pointing is starting, and I guess it started with Ron, and now you hear people on Berkey, and I mean, as players, I mean, it's upsetting for us because we didn't get the job done, and I mean, Brian had the team in place. We went through stretches this year where we were a top team in the league, and even up to mid-February or the start of February, we were right there and happy with where we were going to be. So that makes it especially frustrating for the players, just to know that at one point in the year there was a lot of optimism and confidence, and now we're have put ourselves in this position where you could have never dreamed we would have been. So I think it's a big thing for us to not do that finger pointing, and there's going to be people and media and fans are going to try and single out people and blame people, but at the end of the day, we were a team and we didn't get the job done, and I take responsibility for it, and the rest of the guys do too.
Would you like to see this team keep its core despite the fact of what's happened in the last 6 weeks?
Yeah, I think the core of the team is we enjoy playing together. Like I said, we were a confident group, and we were getting results for a good portion of the year. So it's definitely, I'm not going to come in here and say we need to make a bunch of moves. We need to kind of get our bearings here, and we've got a new coach, a new system, and things. I mean, people forget that's not easy for guys either. This has been a complete change in the way we're playing hockey. So it's not something that's going to happen overnight. But I stand by our guys 100%, and I'm completely confident in them.
Are you still on track to come back this season, or are you thinking that?
I'm not sure right now. We're taking it day to day. I haven't really, I haven't skated or done anything like that. So it would be a bit of a stretch. But you never know. I've never had any issues with shoulders or anything, so I don't know. It could get better quickly, and again, whether we're going to the playoffs or not, I mean, it's still my job to try and get better and get back in the lineup. So that's what I'm doing every day.
Would you be back on the ice perhaps next week, do you think?
It's too early to say. Yeah, I'm just kind of doing I'm still in just the rehab part of this. I'm not working out, not doing anything. So it's like I said, it's frustrating. It's tough to watch games at the best of times, but it's tough right now, and I'm just going to keep working day to day and hopefully make it back for the end.